The storm of 2027 career quake is coming. Are you ready? In 1943, IBM chairman Thomas Watson said, I think there is a world market for maybe five computers. He was spectacularly wrong. Today, experts are making predictions about AI and the future of work, and most of them are also going to be wrong. That is not about the scale of change. They are right about one thing. By 2027, a great professional disruption is going to happen. Millions should be displaced from their jobs. Millions more will be forced into entrepreneurship, whether they are ready or not, they like or not. The external world is shifting at a speed we have never seen before. But here is the problem no one is talking about. And what is that? Our internal worlds have not been upgraded to handle it. And the result? An epidemic of fear, anxiety, broken relationship, and a terrifying loss of purpose. We are trying to navigate a category 5 hurricane in a wooden raft. And it is not your fault. It is your problem to solve it. I am Janardhan Kar, a fulfilled career coach. In this video, I'll give you the 6-step solution. Before that, let us have the problem explanation, that is, the internal external mismatch. The fundamental crisis is a mismatch of speed. Technology evolves at an exponential pace by Moore's law, but human consciousness, our emotional and spiritual operating system inside, evolves at a linear, sometimes at a glacial pace. Let us think like this. Let me give an analogy. The 5G phone on a 2G network. You cannot run the most advanced world changing applications on a slow, outdated network. It will crash. Every single time your mind, your spirit, your values, that is your internal network, your career, the economy, the technology, that is the application. We are trying to run 2030's most demanding applications on a 1990s internal network. And the result is buffering, glitches, and a complete system crash, which we call burnout. We have spent decades learning to read and write by the age of 7. We have learned to make a living by the age of 25. But by 65, most of us have not learned to become financially independent, let alone fulfilled. This is the greatest failure of our education system. It taught us what to think, but never how to think. It taught us to compete in the world, but not how to cooperate and coordinate, and never how to find peace within ourselves. This disruption is not just changing what we do for a living, it is challenging why we live. Here is my 6-step KYM solution, that is Khema Yoga Method solution. Building your unshakable internal foundation. It is about building unshakable internal foundation, which is the requirement today. So, how to upgrade our internal operating system? How do we build a foundation so strong that no external storm can shake it or no flooding can sink it? You don't need more technical hacks. What you need is architectural wisdom, that is Kshama Yoga method. So here is the step number one. Preserve your prana, the vital life force. You cannot build an empire on an empty tank. Before you check your emails, you must check your energy. This is schema, the vigilant preservation of your life force, the prana. I'm not talking about a green smoothie. I'm talking about intentional rituals, the Brahma Muhurt awakening, that is, in the early morning, awakening yourself. Pranayama and guarding your senses from toxic input. This is non negotiable. You must become the CEO of your own energy. Here comes the step number two. Define your dharma, your North Star. In a world of million distractions, you need a magnetic north. Your dharma is your worthy ideal. It is not your job title. It is the unique impact you are meant to have. Without this, you are a ship without a destination, tossed by every wave of train and fear. Will find your goal, the destination, and the core values. Here comes the step number three. Audit your artha, that is skill versus soul alignment. Artha is not money alone, but all your resources, including your skills. But most skill gaps are not technical, they are soul gaps. You need to conduct a dharma aligned skill audit to find that. Does learning this new AI tool solve your deeper purpose, or is it just another fear based reactions? You must invest in skills that are both market relevant and soul resonant. Here comes step number four. Forge your code of honor, that is your internal constitution. When the winds of change howl, you need an unshakable internal constitution. This is your personal code of honor, a non negotiable set of values. For example, I will never sacrifice my family dinner for a non urgent work call. I will speak with honesty and kindness. This is the kind of code becomes your anchor, keeps you anchored in difficult times. Now comes step number five. Practice that starts small but think big impact. You need not to quit your job to make a difference. Begin with tilt impact. Mentor one person anonymously. Share one skill freely. Make one decision at work that benefits the planet. This proves to your subconscious that you are already powerful and abundant, shifting your scarcity to contribution. Here comes the step number six. Build your Sangha, the tribe. You cannot do this alone. The lone wolf always dies. You need a tribe, a Sangha of other passionate professionals on the same path. A community that holds you to your highest standard, reflects your blind spots, and celebrates your growth. This is your ecosystem of resilience. Resilience. Here is the powerful action for you. It is sure the disruption is coming speedily. You have a choice. You can be a victim of the storm, or you can become the architect of a new world. You can continue to try and patch the cracks in your wooden raft, or you can join my group and learn to build an unsinkable and unshakable ship. This is where we install your new internal operating system, purpose built for the chaos and opportunities for the next decade. If you are ready to end the anxiety, to find unshakable purpose, and to not just survive, but survive the coming tsunami, but build a new golden age on its ruins, then you need to take one step. This will direct you to a page where you can apply for a complimentary 30 minutes KYM foundation call with me, a clarity call. On that call, we will do a quick diagnostic of your internal network and map out the first step of your upgrade. That first step you have to take immediately. If you are seeing this video, it is not an accident, it is a call. Your future self is begging you to answer. Now, let me sum up what we have discussed so far. The great leaders of the Gupta Empire, the golden age of Indian history, the Renaissance, they didn't have less chaos than the present time. Chaos is all the time present, but they had more foundation. They understood the timeless laws of human prosperity and peace. The laws have not changed. The need for them has just become desperately urgent. So, upgrade your foundation, build your legacy. I will see you on the clarity call. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and pass it on. Refer to someone else who is in need for this one. Thank you. See you in the clarity call.